I woke up late that morning, already feeling like the house was too quiet. No traffic outside, no birds, just that heavy silence that presses on your ears. I went to the kitchen first. Everything looked normal. The same cracked tiles, the same coffee stain on the counter I never bothered to clean. I remember thinking how ordinary it all felt, which is strange, because a few minutes later, nothing felt ordinary again. On my way back to the bedroom, I noticed something at the end of the hallway. A door. It took a second for my brain to register it. The hallway in my house is short. 3 steps. A closet on the left. Bathroom on the right. There has never been a door at the end. But there it was. Tall. Narrow. Painted the same dull white as the walls, like it had always belonged there. I stood still, trying to remember if I had seen it before. I hadn't. I was sure of it. You don't just forget a door appearing in your house. I touched the wall beside it. Same texture. Same cold paint. No seams. No sign it had been added. It felt grown there. I laughed nervously, telling myself I must be tired. Maybe I'd walked past it 100 times and never noticed. That thought didn't make me feel any better. I tried the handle. It was warm. I pulled my hand back immediately. Every door handle in my house is metal. Cold. This one felt like skin that had just been under sunlight. I stood there for a long time, listening. No sound from the other side. No movement. Just that same thick silence, heavier now, like the house was holding its breath with me. Eventually, curiosity won. I opened the door. There was another hallway behind it. Longer than my house should allow. The walls were the same color. The floor was the same wood. But the lights were wrong. They flickered softly, like they were struggling to stay on. And along the walls were doors. Many of them. Each one had something written on it. Not names. Not numbers. Dates. I stepped inside before I could stop myself. The door behind me closed with a soft click that echoed too loudly. The closest door had yesterday's date on it. My heart started pounding. I reached out, my fingers shaking, and opened it. Inside was my living room. But not as it is now. The furniture was in different places. The clock on the wall showed a time that had already passed. On the couch, I saw myself, sitting there, staring at my phone. I remembered that moment. Yesterday evening. I remembered exactly what I was thinking. I slammed the door shut and stumbled back. The next door had a date from last week. Then last month. Then years ago. Every door was a moment from my life. Moments I had lived. Moments I had forgotten. Some I never wanted to see again. At the end of the hallway was one last door. Tomorrow's date. I didn't want to open it. Every part of me screamed not to. But my hand moved anyway, like it wasn't mine anymore. The room inside was dark. I stepped closer and saw a door at the far end of the room. The same white door. The one that had appeared in my hallway this morning. And standing in front of it was me. Older. Paler. Eyes wide with fear. He looked straight at me and shook his head slowly, silently begging me to stop. Behind me, I heard a click. I turned around. The door back to my house was gone. Now there's a door in my hallway that wasn't there yesterday. And I know exactly what's on the other side. I just don't know when it's going to open again.